Hello everyone, welcome back to Planet Coaster 2. Today we're making another Western facade building thingy. What is it? A newspaper office building, I guess. You can get your stuff printed here. Yeah, it's set in 1911, by the way. I had some questions before, well, like, is this period accurate or whatever? It's not. Don't take it too seriously. It's just a Western build in a theme park game. But yeah, I'm mostly just copying stuff from Red Dead 1. At this point, I might copy stuff from Red Dead 2 to Red Dead 2 soon as well, since I'm planning on playing that. I can't wait. But yeah, just that's my main inspiration again for this build. I'm almost copying it exactly, so yeah. Whatever. Let's get in it. Yeah, a lot of wood stuff, a lot of wooden paneling again. Yeah. These first couple of buildings are very similar to each other in terms of material use, and later buildings will get a bit more complicated, a lot more brick, but wood is still the main thing I'm using. And the fun stuff about these wooden objects in game is that they're very versatile. You can get these planks specifically, you can get very tiny. So I've seen people create some very creative stuff with it. I've mostly kept it pretty new for the most part, or I should say easy, not new. So yeah, still experimenting a bit, but this building is pretty straightforward. There's nothing inside to show you because it's just, well, what would you like to see in the glass here? So I just went with drapes or curtains or whatever you would call them. They're great for obscuring things. Sometimes that works in real life as well in theme parks, I guess. And these signs, to get the right size of the sign, I made it a bit smaller, and I elongated it by copying it and then just putting a plank in front of it so that the texture is consistent. So that's a little trick you can use. And the fence here I made with just the small thin wooden beams and some of the corner pillar things of wood of the resorts stuff. I love these squiggly wooden beams as well I'm using here. These are the straight ones, but they give a bit more character to the build. Now I might do like a proper Western, like an old West town as well soon, like more like Armadillo in Red Dead 1. This is like Blackwater, right? So it's a bit more modern, 1911, cars were around, so yeah. It's a fun area to explore some different things with, and since it's also a tiny bit Americana, USA thing, I think it fits well for a Main Street area of the park. I'm still not sure what to do with everything exactly, but we'll figure that out eventually. Oh, this is, I guess, the most complicated part of the build. It's like half a circle. Well, it was a full circle. Well, I copied a couple of beams, I stacked those on top of each other, and then I rotated those, copied them, and then I cut them in half, and then you have this like half semicircle shape you can use for the top of your facade. And then we were just playing around with some of the fonts. This is the closest font we get to a Western type font. Even in Red Dead 1, the font actually looks really similar to this one, so it's not like it wasn't period accurate or whatever. It's fine. And in game, the illustration here was a bit more, grand, a bit more detail, but I can't really draw in game. Or if we could get an option to get the blueprints into, not the blueprints, the billboards into the game, but with like a PNG function, so that you can ignore, like make the negative parts of the image invisible, like you would do in Photoshop with the PNG. That would be amazing. They can make so much cool stuff just with that image. That would be so great. Even like decals, you can make your own decals. That would be such a life hack, and then you could like rescale them. Then the game is perfect, guys. And well, in terms of images, that's actually a dope idea. I'm gonna give that feedback to Frontier, guys, if you speak any one of the devs or whatever. Yeah. Oh, and I added these stone walls, and I used them as mud or manure or whatever, or like horse. Yeah, you can fill that in for yourself. But that was it for today, guys. See you guys around. Thanks for watching, and probably see you guys tomorrow. Bye!